What's good with it, Black Goose TV family? As always, it's your boy Fluence in the building. Double salute, gang. As always, man, I got some boxing news for you, and it has to do with some promoter beef. Oscar De La Hoya is coming at Eddie Hearn kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it's nothing to do on the Oscar De La Hoya side of the game, and at the same time, it's nothing new when it comes to the Eddie Hearn slander side of the game, man. No promoter that I know likes Eddie Hearn. Everyone hates him. Even Frank Warren don't fuck with him. But who knows if that's jealousy or if that's just legitimate beef. But Oscar De La Hoya did have a valid point with what he's saying in this particular article. Obviously, I ain't read it. I'm going off the headline. But I will say this. We have heard Eddie Hearn himself say a whole lot of things when it comes to who Dmitry Bivol is going to be fighting next. And obviously, we understand that's the case because in his head, he's like, look, Joshua Buatsi, he's with me. You know what I'm saying? Canelo is with me. So I'm going to try and control the narrative. But at the same time, we do have to remember Dmitry Bivol is not with Eddie Hearn. So a lot of things he's saying is based toward an advantage toward everyone wanting to see Dmitry Bivol fight one of his fighters next. So I'm not mad at this right here coming from Oscar De La Hoya, especially with the WBA, and I might be wrong about that. It might be the WBO. I'm sorry, it's off the top of my dome. I definitely, when we get into the nitty gritty of this article, it's going to correct me. Ordered a mandatory between Ramirez and Bivol. Now, whether it gets made, we'll see. The purse bids are going to happen if the fight doesn't actually get a date. And we'll, obviously, I know Oscar De La Hoya in Top Rank is going to go crazy when it comes to that purse bid. But at the same time, don't forget this though. Oscar, you may have a little bit of beef with Eddie Hearn, but you recently signed a long-term deal with DAZN. You're a co-promotional deal with DAZN, also associated with Matchroom, also associated with Eddie Hearn. So you can talk all the big shit you want, but at the end of the day, if you want to look at how this everything is laid out, I think if Eddie Hearn wants Bivol to fight someone in his camp before he fights Ramirez and try to block this fight or make something set up, it will definitely happen. Because if Canelo beats Triple G, no way they're not going to make that third that rematch between Bivol and Canelo that they're over this. No way they're going to make Ramirez versus Bivol over a rematch with Canelo and Bivol, and that's just a fact. Okay. But with all that being said, we're going to get into the nitty gritty of this article. Let's see if I said anything that's absolutely outlandish. Before we do that, please come up and hit the subscribe button. Help your boy get 5K before the end of the year. Like the video, notification gain. Also comment on this joint, whether you're negative, whether you're positive, whether you're in the middle, whether it has nothing to do with none of this. Let me know how you're feeling, how your boy get into the algorithm. With that being said, let's go ahead and see what this article has to present us. This is coming from Boxing Scene. De La Hoya Hearn is not Bivol's promoter, which I agree with. Fight with Ramirez will be done. Oscar De La Hoya sounds confident. How confident are y'all, Black Goose TV family? Do you think this fight will really happen? Golden Boy Promotion CEO Oscar De La Hoya, who promotes Gilburto Ramirez, has made it clear that the company will do everything possible to push through a mandatory fight with the light heavyweight champion Dmitry Bivol. The WBA recently ordered Ramirez and Bivol, it was the WBA, I knew it, to begin immediate negotiations for the fight. However, in a recent interview, promoter Eddie Hearn noted that that they were going to file an application with the WBA to secure an exception for Bivol to fight British Olympian Joshua Buatsi in October and then face Ramirez. De La Hoya is not concerned with her statement on the matter. Eddie Hearn is not Bivol's promoter. I'm working with Bivol's manager, Vadim Kornilov. That fight is going to be negotiated, is going to be done. I'm excited that Zerto Ramirez finally has his chance, the one that has been waiting for, and he's more than ready to beat Bivol in the game revenge for Canelo and for Mexico. We should know very soon, but Zerto versus Bivol is probably one of the most anticipated fights today. Not true, along with a few others, because Bivol beat Canelo easily, no problem. Now Zerto can avenge all his Mexican fans. Now, if you want to be real, reading off of that, like I just said, I would believe that Oscar De La Hoya has a very good chance of making Ramirez versus Bivol actually happening. But the problem is what I said before in the beginning is he just recently signed that long-term deal for everything basically to be a co-promotional deal with Matchroom, with DAZN, with Eddie Hearn and his team in order, that Oscar, Golden Boy Promotions was with ESPN before. Now they're with DAZN, Matchroom, etc. They still have some ties with ESPN, but because that being the case, I just can't see somehow Eddie Hearn just being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna let Ramirez versus Bivol happen before I let Bivol versus Buatsi, because this is the thing that can happen. Bivol can beat Buatsi, right? Canelo can beat Triple G. Now we have Bivol versus Canelo. All the money still stays in house with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's still winning. So you gotta remember that's what Eddie Hearn's thinking. If Bivol goes and beats Ramirez, it does nothing for his pockets. He still gets money with Buatsi, and he gets money with Canelo. So that's his goal. That's how I see it. That's my opinion. If y'all disagree with me, please drop it below in the comments below, because I'm going to know why y'all disagree with me and what's the reason behind it. And I'm going to disagree because tomorrow's, Influence Friday. I'm going to be responding to comments. So don't be shy. Let me know, as always, how y'all feel about this particular beef. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Hit the subscribe button, please. Road to 5K. We finna get there before the end of this year, as always. Like the video, notification, gang, comment. Much love to the people on Sports Nigga side of the game. I'll be back, but with more boxing. Stay blessed. Not stressed. Lay up.